She gave you some good tips.
Being active always helps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be more active myself,
Mm-hmm.
especially since I sit at a desk all day.
Oh yeah,
That's bad for you.
that's bad for you. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. But she really liked her. Chacon really likes you, and I said she spent. Oh, okay. You know they have a limited amount of time they can spend in there with you. But I know she was in there probably twice or three times as much time with him, and I was sitting right there listening, and she answered all of our questions, and
Yeah, she's a good doctor. Otherwise, I would have left her practice. You know,
because she cares about you and she wants you to improve.
she done she done recommended me to 100 different physicians.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Every week they want to give you another doctor. You know, I mean, like, come on now.
But the only way you can stop that though is to follow the instructions. Because if you keep having new issues, they're gonna keep giving you new doctors and new care plans.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
She said you got to maintain that blood pressure, keep it down, and you got to work on the heart. Make sure the heart is working. Those two things. And there was one more thing. She said that's what the kidney doctor said. Those are the three things. There are three things that will affect your kidneys. Now, the foot doctor told me today to be sure and put plenty of cream on your feet and keep your feet well moisturized because at that stage 4, your body dries out. You naturally just, your skin dries out. And you don't want any cuts and bruises and stuff on your feet. So
Yeah.
But what?
I gave you a good massage and rub down the other day. After you got out of the shower, I rubbed your legs down. But you bought the cream, you could do some of that stuff for yourself.
Okay, you're not talking to me, are you? She ain't talking. She ain't talking to me.
Yes, she is talking to you. What? Are you, what? Are you shoot, I wish somebody would rub my feet. My feet sore right now. You living in the lap of luxury.
Yeah.
Golly, pedicures and all that. Mm, must be nice.
Yeah, I got this big old thing here, this big old heart monitor, and that's an issue. Cause when that first happened, I couldn't even raise myself up out of this chair, you know. But I would say that I'm getting better. I am getting better as far as that is concerned. But for the most part, um, it's it's just it's just it's just the way that it is, you know, just the way that it is. Right, Sandy?
It is, but I have told you over and over again there are people that are suffering with much worse things than what you have. I told you, you don't have cancer. They have told you, all the doctors have told you, these are things that can be fixed with medication and, altered or whatever. And we're doing everything that the heart doctor said to do. He gets an echocardiogram in a couple of weeks. You've already had the chest x-ray and you had the stress test last week. So he gave you a list of things that he wanted to see the results of. Then after he looks those over and studies them, Blumenkrantz will make a decision.
Have they called?
Who?
The-
Blumenkranz, no, because you'll see, next week you'll see Blumenkranz's nurse practitioner. But they're gonna make a decision on what to do about your heart.
What can they do except take it out?
Mm.
You know?
Well, but then they had to put it back in because they can't just leave it out. So, I mean,
I'm not afraid to die, you know? The
no
fact of
one
the
has
ma-
said that to you.
I know they haven't said that. But what are you talking about?
I have to give you credit. Clap, 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 clap. You get a round of applause because you
Your
have.
mouth just runs continuously.
Yes, and I'm talking. So you be quiet.
Good job, Sandy.
Cause
You don't have my permission to run off at the mouth.
you know what?
I don't think she needs your permission. I'm gonna just butt in.
So I have to give you credit. You haven't been doing the alcohol, and every one of those doctors we saw said no, no, no.
And you know what though? That's gonna help with the sugar though,
Yeah.
because that's nothing but sugar.
They said, even Craig, the kidney doctor, said no, no, no. Dr. Blumenkranz has been telling you for a long time to leave that alcohol alone. And you haven't had any, and that's good, and I've been watching.
That's good. That is good. That's gonna help you in all type of different ways.
Yes, just walk away. And he hasn't had any. You haven't asked me to take you to Baby Brothers. And even if you asked, I wasn't going. So don't ask.
Who's a baby brother?
It's this little short guy that runs the liquor store.
Why you call him baby brother?
Because he's a young guy, about 20, 29, something like that. And he runs the brewski store, you know. So I call him baby brother. You know. He's a nice guy.
Well, he will sell you as much as you want, because that's the business they're in.
It's a good business, and it's always booming.
Yeah, they're never gonna stop selling it to you. I got a call today from my heart doctor. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Kevin, because they said that week that I wore that heart monitor.
See, she tells her business too.
People have to know what's going on though.
And I'm telling Kevin, because inquiring minds want to know.
Secrets are bad.
Yeah, and I said, they called from Community Heart Hospital. My heart doctor said, we have two options for you. The heart monitor shows your heart is beating extra beats.
Extras. Yeah, you told me about that.
9% of the time. Now, I never felt it when I had the heart monitor on. And they said, okay, we can increase your medication, your beta blocker, or you can go to one of these specialists that are in, you know, because they all have whatever. I don't know. My son will take me to the doctor next week. I really don't want to increase that blood pressure medication. I said, well, you need to tell me what the side effects are. If you increase that medicine and double it, what can I expect when I wake up in the morning? He said, well, you might be a little dizzy, you might be a little disoriented, it might do this, it might do that. I thought, I don't know, because right now I'm already on 3 or 4 heart medications. And,
Yeah. And they love giving more.
Oh, they'll give it to you. Yeah, they'll give it to you. If you'll take it, they'll give you more.